Yep.
I haven't had milk since I was like a baby. This is crazy right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Quinta Brunson. She's an actor, comedian, and writer fresh off of her big night at the Emmys, where she won Best Lead Actress in a Comedy Series for her performance in the hit sitcom she also created, Abbott Elementary, which returns for Season 3 Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern on ABC. Quinta Brunson, welcome to the show.
Hi, Sean. Thank you for having me.
And it's a monumental event because I remember a few years ago pitching you before the hype train had fully left the station. And I remember the note we got back being something to the effect of, she's never doing the show, she's afraid of the wings.
Yes. I've never even watched the show. I'm so scared of the show.
Oh, well,
I'm not even kidding.
Now's the time to live it. And it's too late to turn back now. You are stuck here.
I'm
Are you
sweating.
ready to start?
I shouldn't have worn the leather. I'm like sweating. Okay, here we go. I'm so scared.
And there's nothing to be scared of.
Okay,
You got
Sean.
this.
This is good. So good.
So this is a pressing Abbott Elementary question from our editor, Colin. Is there any sort of backstory to the anti-drug rap performed by Zach Fox's character in Season 1?
A lot of people auditioned for the role of Tariq, and my writer's room was like, Quinta, just call Zach. You're wasting your time. And Zach was perfect for it. And once we realized we had Zach's abilities, that's when we knew we could actually have a performance. And Tariq was such a funny character. We were just like, how can we see him more? And that's kind of the backstory of how Fade came about. We just wanted to see more Tariq.
Do you kind of let Zach Fox do Zach Fox things, or do writers' rooms churn out bars like that?
They do. Thank you for asking that. This is a nice show until it's not. But no, Zach, I want people to be clear that Zach is a fantastic actor. He is already a fantastic rapper, writer, performer, but he really just comes in and acts. He performs the lyrics that are written for him by our wonderful staff. But Zach just comes in and executes. He's a great actor. I just think more people should know, because people will be like, oh my God, he's just playing himself. No, he's not. He is coming in and he's acting, and he's really great. I'm shaking. Okay. Smokey J.
So I imagine a large percentage of people watching this interview probably hold the belief that their work life is hilarious and rife for comedy. Do you think that there are certain fundamentals that are essential to determining whether or not a specific job can carry a TV sitcom?
I do. I think a comedy has to have an engine. And I think that workplace comedies, you need to be able to count on having an environment where there is a situation that would naturally arise every episode. Both I and Larry Blumore have been trying to crack a TSA comedy for the longest time. So it all depends, and sometimes it just takes the right person for the job. So could it be a comedy? Maybe, but are you the person to provide the engine to the comedy? That's what's really important.
Is there a piece of feedback that you've gotten from a real-life teacher that you hold most valuable or treasured?
There was a man that stopped me while I was walking down the street. It was a mailman, and he ran out of his car, his mail car. What do you call it? Mail truck. Hops out, and he's like, hey. He didn't say anything else. He went, hey, you know what you need on that show? A postman. And he disappeared. He didn't say good morning. He didn't say, hey, Quinta. And he disappeared.
He just gave you a note.
He gave me a note, and I took that to heart. I was like, I might put a postman on the show. I'm not saying that's how I want to get my notes. Please don't yell them at me on the street. But he was so passionate, and I just felt like, man, that might be my most important viewer. I want to do everything for him now. I hope he watches this. We're going to pace ourselves with this one.
Little toe in the deep end. Figure it out. But I think 2 and 3 are the two best sauces in this lineup.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Uh-oh. This one's got a little
Something
fight
on
in her.
it.
Okay.
Right. So I have a theory that 20 to 25 minutes is the ideal watch time for a show because it invites a blanket, it invites a snack, it invites the couch, but it's not so much that it invites any sort of real commitment. Oh. As a sitcom traditionalist, what do you see as the strength and beauty of a 30-minute time slot?
Oh, because I'm not asking you to stay to... You don't have to take your shoes off. But come on in, have a chat with your old friend. Just come in and sit, but you don't have to stay too long. And I think that's the beauty of short television, or 22-minute, 30-minute, however you look at it. And it doesn't take up your emotional energy. I think that's important too. Some of my favorite shows emotionally drain me, but my favorite comedies don't do that. I just had a ball with Nick and Jess and Schmidt. I had a good time, with the crew from Martin, and we just had fun, and we went on a little venture, and I'm going to sleep, The Spanish scares me. You can see the spice flakes on this one. I don't like that.
Don't psych yourself out,
Okay. You just eat it.
You just eat
swallow it.
Exactly. And now, that's another wing done.
Do you have a suggestion? Like, do you take it to the back of the tongue, or do you take it on the top of the tongue?
Oh, you know what? I think so little about this that I probably hit everything.
Do you still have a tongue at this point?
It's just scorched earth, yeah.
When I make my show, Cold Ones, I'm going to invite you on and ask you questions where we eat ice cream. And it's going to be really fun. And we're going to ask you about what got you into this. Maybe we do that. Okay.
I look forward to the spinoff.
This wasn't that bad.
None of them too
I'm
bad
kind of
for
eating
you.
this so far.
There we go.
Literally.
You are.
Figuratively. Okay. Get cocky.
Your approach to studying improv at Chicago's famed Second City Theater, that's almost like charmingly old school in its approach. Why was it important for you to seek that kind of stage experience?
I feel like an approach to the arts is having humility, that there's always something to learn about the arts. And I think a really defining moment for me was Keenen Ivory Wayans, just finding out how much he studied comedy. Clearly he was a natural, but I was like, if he studied, then I definitely have to study too. And it's been nothing but helpful. So I consider like going to Second City, that was studying the craft and learning how to do different parts of it. I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Shut I'm putting it on the back of the tongue. Uh-oh, this one.
Right, you recognized immediately.
Uh-oh.
Before I've been seeing some contemplative looks, and then coming around to it. This one...
We're in the game now.
Yeah, we are in the game.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
But you're doing great.
It's okay. Like you said, it's about... You said a bunch of really great mumbo-jumbo earlier about adversity.
That's my wheelhouse right there. So as a sketch comedy obsessive, hosting SNL seemed like a huge moment for you last year.
Was.
Can you break down the process and mechanics of writing an opening monologue?
Man, SNL is like, my mouth is hot.
Yeah.
Let me focus.
That's the show, yeah.
It's the show you're on, Quinta, yes. It is just a crazy experience through and through. It's weird. It's one of those things where it's no way to actually make people understand what an intense experience it is. You're rewriting that monologue, I think, from Wednesday until Saturday night. And you're testing it out. You do a dress rehearsal. You test out what you have at that dress rehearsal. Maybe something doesn't work. It gets cut on the spot. It's the only show I've ever, because it's the only show that's live in that way, that they're live editing as the show is going, which is another thing that I think people just don't know, that, the sketch...
Script change, here you go. Right
literally.
Here. And action.
And cue card change. The fact that they're writing the cue cards just at the same time that they're filming is just wild to me. So the monologue process was just another one of the crazy parts of SNL that is constantly changing while you're getting ready for Saturday. Oh no, I took too big a bite.
That
Hold
was
on.
Adventurous.
Oh.
There we go.
Put it to the back of the
love
mouth.
it. I love it. But that's 6 down.
Oh no.
Only
This one's
I know.
coming for me.
Do you have any sort of spidey sense about where the next generation of great TV showrunners will come from?
Whoa. Next TV showrunners. That's a good question. I could tell you that I think that some of them will come from TikTok, whatever thing happens next. But I know what I look for when I'm watching, videos online and I see talented people. I think there's like talent, and then I see the people who are able to create worlds and to deliver things on a schedule. And once again, it requires education. I know even when I started and knew that I wanted to be a creative showrunner, I got some books, I did some reading, I saw how it was done in the past, I saw how things were changing, and you just have to educate yourself. For some reason, sometimes people think they don't have to educate themselves about entertainment, and that is sad to me. Did I do better than other people?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Stop smelling it.
I know. I think it prepares me in a way to... Okay.
Is that okay? That's what prepares you.
Throw it to the back of the throat.
Ready, set, let's jump.
Uh-oh.
I know. Immediate.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Milk time. Yep.
I haven't milked since I was like a baby. This is crazy right now. Okay.
How does something as subtle as evolving Janine's wardrobe, how does
yeah.
that serve a character or an arc?
Oh my God, it's everything. When the show first started, a lot of people were like, oh my God, like the budget is so bad. Janine's hair looks so bad. It's like, it looks bad on purpose. She's a girl who doesn't quite know what to do with her hair and wardrobe yet, but she's proud of herself regardless. And that's what I wanted people to take away, with that kind of character. Everybody's not, perfect or knows how to do it all. Janine's a character now who has started to watch some YouTube videos. And she was like, that's how I maintain my curls. And then she went, maybe not that shirt with that skirt. That's fun. It's a way for us to show her brain on the outside of her head. And it's important to really have those things for all characters, but especially like a young Black girl character as well.
Eloquent, delivered beautifully.
I feel like
a
the interview
little
was
nervous,
over.
right? After that first bite, you kind of take a little shock,
Right.
But then you settle your feet.
Yeah.
And you lock in.
The second one's kicking a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Or the last one we had, that one's still taking up residence.
Well, this one is gonna move into the house and start squatting on the loft. So this one is the bomb beyond insanity. Just
we want to eat it. Okay. That's too big, Mike. Oh my God, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my tongue. Oh God.
Yeah, that's too big. That's too big.
Oh! Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God, it's still fighting.
But you have kind of an understated reaction to it. This one does grow a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably a new experience for someone who does not enjoy spicy food. That's all right, because this one's got a nice long wind up.
That's not even fun.
I know, I get
people
it.
like that.
I get it. I understand completely. I get it. But you have good composure.
Yeah.
You have good, lock it in kind of energy.
You don't do this job unless you have good composure.
That's exactly right. So I know that you have a great appreciation for sitcoms, from the classics to the TGIF golden era that we grew up on, to the mockumentary-style shows that paved the way. So if you'll humor me, I want to do a quick thought exercise while your brain flash fries in hot sauce, where I'll throw out an iconic sitcom and you just give me sort of your unfiltered take, all right?
Okay.
The Jeffersons.
Fantastic. Good show. Fun. Best spinoff ever to spinoff. No, but it's a good spinoff. King of Queens actually the best spinoff.
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. Great. In Philadelphia. Mr. Feeney, a legend. An interesting cast. One of the first interracial couples on our TV screens that we just allowed in every day. Good. Topanga. That's fun. Fun name. Such a fun name.
Parks and Rec.
Oh, genius. Cartoony. difference between The Office and Parks and Rec was there was a bit more of a cartoony feel to that. And one of my main producers and directors, Randall Einhorn, he helped set the style for both. And, The Office is a little bit more drab, recession office, but Parks and Rec was a bit more light and fun, with this optimistic lead of Leslie Knope.
Martin.
The best. I just love Martin. I've been rewatching recently. Thank you, BET, for showing Martin nonstop. I just fucking love Martin. It's just my show. I don't even know what I have to say about it. Good group of friends getting through.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The best. So sad it's ending.
You got like 5 the bests.
Oh, I love them all. I love them all. I'm so sad Curb is ending. I knew it had to end someday, but I'm so sad. I'm really sad. I don't know what I'm gonna do without that show. I think my nose is running. Is it? It's not that bad.
No, you look great.
Thanks.
All right, are you ready to move on to sauce number 9?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now I'm determined to get through since I'm so close.
I knew it would come full circle. I knew it would.
Still choking on this.
I like how you examine.
I'm trying to find the spot that is.
That was way to the back. Developing a technique over here. I might steal that from you.
You gotta take it like a shot. It's coming back to fight. I threw it to the back. It's like venom in my mouth, like how it takes over.
And we're so close to the finish here. We're so close to the finish. So Abbott Elementary is shot at stage 16, the tallest soundstage in North America.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite piece of history or lore about that old haunt? I understand that a lot of classic films were shot
The Goonies was shot there.
Yeah.
I love that movie, and I love movies. I love The Goonies. One of my favorite movies. And below us is a pool. The bottom of the stage is a pool. At the end of The Goonies, when they shoot the kids are in the water in the ship, that's underneath of us. So that's a cool fun fact. This is crazy. Can I spit?
Go for it.
Oh. Why are they coming? Why? It's like they're all coming up out of my throat and into my mouth. All the wings have now formed the union.
It's hard to shove it all into the pillowcase. You know what I mean? But the good news is, we are at the end. This is the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last one. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I can do it.
Respect.
I'll use yours.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to open this. I don't think I can move right now.
There you go. And then just be very careful.
No one said I had to put it on the part I'm gonna eat.
Yes, that's right. We don't have any fine print. Cheers, Quinta. What a run.
Cheers.
Think.
Oh, God. This is for my nephew and niece.
Cool ant points through the roof.
Oh, God. It won't go down.
Really working that hyper. We don't have people work that camera so much. In scene, the wings of death, Quinta, they're behind us, all right? And to close things out, we've covered a lot of ground, but even as you collect Emmys and walk Met Gala carpets, I know that you're very much influenced by the meme culture that you're raised in. In your book, you compare memes to hieroglyphics and also write in she memes well. Memes would not exist without their ability to morph and carry new meanings as they pass from person to person, and neither would I.
Yeah.
If you could pick any 4 memes to canonize in a time capsule for future generations to study, which 4 would you choose?
For future generations to study, that one of the lady and the cat. Do you know what I'm talking about? And she's like,
put me on game.
And the cat's like, do you know what I'm talking about? The cat's like, okay. You know what I actually think is a great meme?
Which one?
The one from this show. Idris Elba choking on that. It's so good. It's so good. I haven't seen it in a while.
He has like a nice
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Am I bleeding from my nose? Is that blood?
No, you're clean.
Oh my god! That was my makeup. There's one that I just love, and it's Shrek's head on a woman's body, and he says, "I'm calling the police." I don't know, I just love that one, because you could tell somebody, like, sometimes things don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just a feeling. And so I love that one. You know, this is because of recency bias. But there's one of Tokyo Toni, who is Black China, her mom, and she goes, "Well, yes." And you see how that means nothing, but I like it because people use it to just respond to things. And I think it's also cool because not only is it a moment, a video, it's also a meme, but it's also just words that people have taken. And unless you know the origin of that video or meme, you don't know that, but the well, yes still makes sense. You know, you can answer something, well, yes, but people don't know where it originates. And I think that's the beauty of what I talked about in the book about how memes transform, travel, turn into something new. And I think that's a really good example of it.
Well, I think you've transformed into something new today, Quinta
I think so
Brunson.
too. I can't believe I got through this.
Taking on the wings of death, living to tell the tale, and now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
What I have going on? Like my show?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Please watch my show, Abbott Elementary. It airs on Wednesdays on ABC, which is a network that's on television. It streams next day on Hulu. Please watch the show. Please watch the show. Thank you. And Kanaya, any way I did this for you. I love you. Woo. Woo. I'm so sorry. That's disgusting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, what a good. And the interview was lovely.
You had a good time?
Yeah, you asked me questions that no one asked me before, so thank you.
Camera Guy Bill here for a spicy PSA. Here at Hot Ones, we love sports. Baseball! Football! Go long! Touchdown! Basketball! Heck, and even fancy horseback riding! And we know you Spice Lords are tuned in too. So the next time you need a little snack to go with your sports, make sure to make it a Hot Ones Buffalo Bonanza. Our Hot Ones Buffalo sauce is made with real butter, cayenne pepper, and even a little bit of celery. It's the perfect companion for chicken wings, dips, and all your favorite game day snacks. So don't fumble this one and order your bottle of Hot Ones Buffalo sauce today. That's heatness.com, heatness.com, heatness.com for all your Buffalo needs.